Well, you were also overlooking David Welch,
Yeah.
who committed a home invasion massacre in Oakland in 1986, where he killed 6 people.
Correct.
What was that situation about?
I don't know why he killed them or what he just straight up murdered all of them.
Yeah.
And he had came into the adjustment center for some reason and was housed on our famed row, which was the first floor.
Okay, so David Welch was dating a girl. The relationship broke apart, and 2 of his pit bulls were hit by a car while in the care of this girl's brothers. Okay, so being upset over the situation, he actually broke into the family house. Once he entered the home, he demanded that his dogs be returned. He started ransacking the house and started shooting his gun at people that were sleeping there at the time, killing all those people, essentially. It was all over a dog and a breakup over a girl.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I know he had killed a bunch of people. I wasn't sure what it was over. And Welch wasn't the best inmate, but he did his time, and he was I don't even know why I would think this or how, but he was more of a punk inmate. They just didn't mean nothing to nobody. And one time he's in his cell, and we bring a new inmate in. And this new inmate comes in for some kind of computer thing. He was a safekeeper for the federal government that we were holding for a minute. Mm-hmm. And we walk him down the tier, and Welch just erupts in anger and screaming and yelling, and just, we can't figure out why. Well, this inmate we had brought in was a former Oakland, I think it was Oakland police officer that was on that case that arrested Welch. And so we had to separate him and put him on different tiers.
So the cop that arrested him ended up being locked up with him.
Right. He was part of the arrest team that had arrested him, yes.
Okay. Were there a lot of cops locked up in San Quentin?
There was a couple, not a lot. We would usually have them in the adjustment center for protective custody.
Okay. You can't put them in general population.
No. Some will choose to go there and be fine, but a lot of them just go to the protective custody units.
Well, did a lot of rapes occur in San Quentin while you were there?
Not that I'm aware of. I do know of one when I worked H unit, where I was working H unit, working graveyard on overtime. H unit is a dorm setting outside the walls of San Quentin. And again, I was on overtime, and this Officer Lopez calls me on the radio. So I go to her and talk to her, and she says, "Hey, these inmates are in the shower with this little inmate, and they're having sex." I'm like, "Well, how do you know they're having sex?" It's 2 a.m. Let me talk about that. It's 2 a.m, graveyards. And she goes, "Well, because their dick was hard. I mean, and this guy's, I saw it." I go, "Well, what'd you do?" She goes, "Well, I sat and watched for a minute, and then I came to get you. I wasn't sure what to do, right?" So she came to get me. Yeah, so it was her exact word. I sat and watched for a minute, so she came and got me. I said, "Well, let's go back in there. They can't, I personally didn't want to have to roll up everybody and lock everybody up and send them upstairs to the main yards." So I go in there, and sure enough, there's one little, I can't remember what we used to call them. The inmate that was a girl,
Trans.
Like a trans, like their girl, like everyone's girlfriend.
Well, okay, hold on. Were trans inmates allowed in the prison?
Yeah.
So even with the whole girl setup and everything else like that,
they would look like girls.
I'd heard that if you do that, you're gonna cause all types of problems because you got all these men who are seeing sort of a woman for the first time, locked up with them as an inmate. And,
they would have relationship problems just like out on the street.
Right.
And they had boobs. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And you could just put them in general population?
Yeah.
Were there a lot of problems?
They would cause their own problems, yes. But when we went into the shower, they
would cause their own problems.
We go into that shower, and there's 3 dudes having their way with this person. Okay. And so I'm like, "Hey, man, you guys need to go to bed." When we walked in, they froze. They stopped.
Okay, but was it a rape or was it consensual?
I think it was consensual because I asked that guy, I said, "Are you okay?" He said, "Yeah, I'm fine." Like I said, "Well, you can't be doing that. You can get rolled up for that." They're like, "Yeah, we know. We're going to bed." And that was during the first part of my career. I think back in the late '80s.
Did you question your job at this point? Like, this is
I
what you do
questioned
for a
my job
living?
a lot throughout that time. But yeah, it was when they were in Ad Sagan, you would strip search them. There's guys with boobs, and you're going, "What? This is weird," But you got used to it and just treated them like everybody else.
Okay.